Yo, what up? So this time doing something a little different, and we are recording the deck tag after we played the matches. And there's a method behind my madness, which is I really wanted to experience it in a way that I could explain to you how the deck works. You know, I didn't want to ruin my reactions, my play reactions, by, you know, referencing a deck tech. And, you know, when you see this, you'll understand why. So this deck I call Island of the Misfit Toys, and I built this around creatures with casting restrictions in Modern. So shout out to everyone who helped me remember all of those. So David Rice, Brad, thank you. So the deck, this deck is so stupid, I love it. So 18 lands, nice and thin on the lands, 8 mana dorks, okay, and 4 Aether Vials, right? So these are all kind of lands anyway, so really it's almost like a 30 land deck in a sense. And the goal of the deck is to cheat out undercosted things with casting restrictions. So Vanquisher, 2 mana 3/3 Death Touch. It's pretty undercosted, right? But you have to reveal an elf or pay 3. So if you Aether Vial this in, you don't have to do that, right? Or you know, if you have an Elvish Mystic or another Vanquisher in your hand, you can just cast it for 2. Pretty sweet. Okay, what else we got? Hypocrisy, right? This you can cast, and this is a card that makes the deck work, which doesn't make sense, but it does, because you can just cast this as a 2 mana 1/1, and it's a great chump blocker because you want it to die, so it'll suspend and come back as a 4/4. Now, if you vial this in, it is a 4/4. If you collected company this in, it is a 4/4. So this is often an instant speed 4/4 as a 2 on vial, or you know, free on collected company. Sweet, right? I love how vial makes things uncounterable. I love how if they don't counter your collected company, creatures can't be countered when they come in. So good against counter spells in that sense. Great way to ambush people. So the card has double play there. Other nice thing about this is you can time this so that when it comes in off a suspend, you can cast your illusory angel if you haven't, you know, if you're not able to vial it in or something like that. Illusory angel being another creature with a casting restriction that is undercosted, so we can vial this in, and this does come in off of collected company. 4/4 flyer, always good. Superion, we can cast this with birds and mystic. We can vial it in, we can collected company in. It's a 5/6. It's awesome. This is the Tarmogoyf of the deck, right? This is just big fatty boom boom, blocks the ground, smashes in, fucking sweet, right? Angel we talked about. Trinketmage is on double duty here, so this is another dude that can kind of stall until you get your big dudes out. It can also search up a vial if you need one, you know, because you kind of want to have 1 on 2 and 1 on 3, so it's good to get the second one. Or you can use it to get Bone Splitter. Now Bone Splitter is great in the deck. It pushes through lots of damage. You're going to have lots of dudes in play. It's a creature deck. You're playing 33 creatures. Works excellently with Birds of Paradise. Works great with Trinketmage itself. Make it a 4/2. Makes it trade up. So pretty sweet card there. Another big beastie. Another big payoff card here. Scab, Ruinator. Just giant, sick, scary monster. You know, comes in off vial as a 5/6 flyer and just basically eats anything. You'll notice, and you'll see in the videos, that we were able to eat a lot of people's creatures, to hamph them, as coined by Paul Cheon. by, you know, vialing. People do not respect the vial on 3, and they should, because something like this can come down and just eat your dude. And that is big card advantage. You eat their dude, and then you untap with a 5/6 flying creature. That's intense. It's great. It's wonderful. Also, a lot of your small dudes can get in the graveyard, so you can end up recasting this, which I also did in the videos. Collected Company is a way to cheat all these things into play. It's instant speed. You can kind of ramp to it with your Birds and Mystics. Just the impetus for building this deck. It's sweet. It's so much fun. This deck is so much fun. Speaking of fun, threw in a couple Abzan Beastmasters, which actually play really great. This card, I believe, is a green Dark Confidant. I know it costs 1 more. I know it requires you to have a creature in play. I swear to God, this card is so insanely good. This card really needs to be built around more. I'm gonna build the deck around this in Standard because I can't stand how underplayed this card is. One of the matches, I'm drawing 3 cards a turn because I have 2 of these in play, and my opponent is playing a great control deck, and he just cannot keep up because we're just way advantaging everybody. Like, when you have 6 toughness creatures, you're gonna draw off your Beastmaster. It's just gonna happen. I have not built a sideboard for this deck, nor will I. I would not call this a competitive deck in the sense that it has a lot of bad hands, it mulls a lot, and counter spells or artifact removal. There's a lot of things that the deck, wraths, deck just loses to all of these cards. I don't care. The deck is so much fun to play. Please play this deck. You will love it. Please watch the videos. You will laugh your fucking ass off at the crazy shit I do with this deck. Trust. Alright. Seriously, peace, love, thank you for watching. You're gonna love this shit.